Hi, everyone, and welcome to Good Shepherd Sunday. We'll get into what that is in a moment. Thank you all for your patience. I know we didn't have a video last week. The sickness came into the office and it took everyone out. And so now we're back on track with this Good Shepherd Sunday. A couple of things before our regularly scheduled homily, and I hope I remember them all. This Sunday, we're going to be doing what's called the Called by Name program. And what this is God is calling a lot of young men to the church to become priests. And but sometimes we need a little help. You have no idea what it means to someone, even if it scares them at the time, to go up and say, I think you'd make a good priest. We don't say that just to be nice. This is honestly something that has come about by prayer and discernment. And you see someone and just be like, they're supposed to be a priest. I mean, that's just it. So this Sunday with the Called by Name program, you're going to be able to write down the name and information of a young man who you think might be called to the priesthood. And we're going to get it to the vocations office in the Archdiocese. And you never know, we could be completely wrong. It doesn't matter, but we're just going to have to, in this apostolic age, to just take these risks to see the fruit that we want to see. And so this is an opportunity to put that name down and give it to the Archdiocese. That's a Called by Name program. It's very beautiful, and I'm glad they have it now because our vocation director, Father Wallace, is excellent. The second thing that I want to talk about, if I can remember, is if you haven't already, please give to the Archbishop's Catholic Appeal. I've benefited from that appeal, and it's wonderful. So we talked about it last weekend, and now that's happening this weekend. And now I think I'm ready for the regularly scheduled homily, which is, we call this Good Shepherd Sunday because it's precisely sounds like what it is. It's Jesus describing himself as the Good Shepherd. It's a powerful image, but it's not just an image, it's reality. In fact, you've probably seen the icons of Jesus holding a sheep around his shoulders. And that should be a comforting image that Jesus is going to leave the 99 and come get the one that got away. Okay, and in today's gospel, we hear that my sheep know my voice. And then we have to ask, do I know Jesus's voice? And that's a challenge, right? It's a challenge because it's like, how often do I pray? Do I pray enough to understand and hear Jesus's voice, or do I just assume I'm a good person? It's meant to be provocative and challenging because Jesus is the Good Shepherd and he wants his sheep to hear his voice. But boy, sometimes I wonder, do I hear that voice? Okay. Do I hear that voice and ignore that voice? Do I get that voice confused with the robbers? That's what he says, the voice of robbers versus his voice, the false shepherds. It's always going to be a provocative question because it's in our faith, we're not one and done. Like, I did it and now I'm ready to go. It's an everyday sort of thing. And so if anything else, it's a good examination of conscience, this Good Shepherd Sunday, to ask Jesus for the ability to hear his voice. If we haven't heard it in a while, or we've just been blatantly ignoring it and doing our things, sometimes if you're like me, what we like to do is do something and they say, now God, please bless this. Good Shepherd Sunday gives us this opportunity for discernment, to hear the Good Shepherd's voice, to respond to him, and to make sure that he is always bringing us back to the sheepfold so that one day we may see him in heaven face to face.